That had you going, didn't it? I bet you thought you was in for a juicy body off job. Welcome back to the channel. We've got Sid's Range Rover Sport back. How many miles you done, Sid?
1,200 miles.
Right, he's done 1,200 miles since the rebuild, and it's still going. Did something right, didn't I? So we're going to do a service on it, change the oil and filter, give it a look over, and there's a couple of other things he wants doing as well. So probably won't have time to do all that today, but we're going to concentrate on the service for now. Right, let's get on it. This is probably easy for some of you, but there are going to be people out there that have never done this. So, you know, I sometimes take it for granted that everybody knows how to do at least an oil and filter change, but there's going to be people out there that don't know how to do it. So, I'm going to show you. So first off, engine cover off. Stick the oil cap on so you drop nothing down it. And you need to take the oil filter out before you drain the oil. Because when you take this out, oil is going to go down into the sump, and you don't want to drain the oil and then do this, otherwise you're just going to fill the sump back up with dirty oil. Let's filter out. Stick that on the floor. Right, that's empty now. Right, up in the air, under trays off, and drain the oil. Why is this gun stopping?
Because it's on spin only. You put it on low or high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, ta-da!
So there's the drain plug for the oil. But what happens is you pull that out and the oil hits this and then just goes all over the shop. So what you do is you get yourself a piece of cardboard like this and you make a little ramp up there. Like that. You then put your drain bucket underneath it. So there. And then undo it. Right, make sure that's still fucking lined up. So, about there.
Here comes the lovely bit.
Oh yeah.
Oh dear. Do you want me to hold that pan?
That's right. Like that. Whoops. Right, put it on the floor now. It shouldn't be so vicious, I don't think. Or is it?
Still vicious, yeah.
Right, now put it down. Oh, let go.
Ready?
Yeah. Nice. And still made a mess. Next we're going to change the fuel filter, and it's up behind this heat shield here. So we need to whip that off. Now we've got the trim off, or the heat shield off. You need to disconnect this wire, pulling up the little tab, that's off. And then you give the filter, it's on like a bayonet. So you give it a twist. Like that. And then pull it down. And they are a bit tight to get out of there. But then what isn't tight to do on a Range Rover Sport? And there we go. And there's the filter. Okay, then what I need to do is take out this and swap it for the, because it doesn't come with a new filter. That's that. And in the kit you get 2 O-rings. So, bin that one. And you need to line this up where it says drain on there. So what now we do is tighten it a little bit like that, and then twist the whole lot until it lines up with there. That needs to go a little bit more. Like that. Okay, now if you look up here, there's an arrow, and on the filter you've got a padlock unlock and a padlock lock. Line that up with the arrow. If I can get the bloody thing in there. Bearing in mind I'm working around a tripod as well. There we go, I think. Come on. This is easier said than done when you've got a tripod in the way. Right, there we go. So now you can see that the unlock padlock is lined up with the arrow. So now you push the filter in, like so, and then twist it clockwise, and it's fully home when the locked padlock is lined up with the arrow. And then plug your water and fuel sensor back in, which you probably can't see me doing because I've got fat hands and there's not a lot of room. There we go, and that's the fuel filter done. So we've just got to put the heat shield back on now. Right, so the under trays are back on. It's all back together underneath, and we've got the wrong oil filter. So Grant's gone off to get the right one now. So, but in the meantime, we'll put the oil in it.
Always carrying spares.
Yeah. There we go. To make a mess, I can't find a funnel. We'll tip this in and then make a funnel out of this can. Oh yes, bullseye.
I'd say it's nothing too soon, really. Oh, wicked.
Right, let's cut the bottom off of this now, make a funnel. Yeah, we've already put 1.5 litres in, haven't we? So we need 0.5 litre out of there, and that makes 5. Well, if we take it down to, let's have a look at that now. Right, so that's 5 litres gone in.
Yeah. Alright.
I think we'll leave it there for now. We'll check the level. Okay, while we're still waiting for the oil filter to turn up, and I've just had a phone call to say he's on his way with it, we'll do the air filter. Not too bad.
New one's always good, but
Huh?
new one's always good. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Well, they've got something. Aye. They're going to mention the
Well, they've got
company.
the fuel filter and the air filter, right? Oil filter in there, and pushing down till he's nice and snug at the bottom. Right, now we need to get that filter out of there and change the O-ring. Okay, just put the O-ring on. And as I've already got oily fingers, just smear oil around the O-ring like that so it lubricates it on the way down. Right, I'm winding back in. Get me socket for that. That's it. You don't have to overdo it with the tightness. It is literally about 20 newton meters, so it's just nip. Okay, now what we've got to do is prime the fuel system. Now, if you've only just done a fuel filter and you haven't disconnected any pipes or anything, you can do it by just switching the ignition on and not starting the engine. If you start the engine, then you're screwed and you will have to bleed it through this. But because we've just done the filter, all we've got to do is switch the ignition on for about 30 seconds, off, back on, do that 3 or 4 times, and she should start. Okay, off and back on. Now, I'm not sure you can hear that, but you can hear the fuel coming up the pipes. And if you feel the pipes, you can actually feel the air. Off and back on again. Right, that's stopped again. Right, I can't feel any air now. Okay, kick it in the gut, Sydney. And she still sounds like a watch. All right, knock it off. Right, I'm going to do disc and pads and new caliper because the caliper is seized. It's one of the pads to the metal, and as you can see, it's scuffed the disc. So we're going to have a new disc, new pads, and a caliper.
They're bright there, aren't they?
Yeah. Go on, push on that. That's it. That's him. Push on that.
Okay.
All right, he's going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whether the gun will do that now. Let's try. No, not the top one. Go again. Hang on. Right, push.
So,
That's it, right, let's try that now. Oh, that's just the backing, that is.
I know.
That's it. Right, I'm going down, so you're gonna. That's it. So you. Fine. There we go. Oh, sorry, I should whack you in the nuts then.
As I say, part of the job. Huh?
Yeah, that's right, because the pad didn't go to the metal, did it?
It's a waste, isn't it?
Where's that? Oh, there it is. Right. Right. Where's that? 21 sockets, Sid.
Yeah, but it was before.
That's all right.
Yeah.
You can't see it anymore, yeah? Speed away, back. No, bring that. Bring that.
Yeah, that's the other one there with the
Yeah.
that thing on. Right, try and do this without spilling loads of brake fluid. Oh.
What do you reckon with the carrier on this side? Do you reckon that? Fire it down or?
You are?
Should I fire it down or?
Fire what down?
This carrier.
Wire brush it down, yeah, before we put the clips in, yeah. Because otherwise, if you get brake dust and rust build up in there, it makes the pad stick. Lovely job. Happens right when you get amateurs on the job, see? Oh, Sydney's come along here. Oh, I know how to do this, I can do that. Right, he's taken the carrier off, he's cleaned the carrier up and put the carrier back on, but he didn't swap the fucking disc.
This is 250.
So he's going to put it all back together with the old disc. Quality workmanship there, Sydney.
250. Tar
That's going to call it for this one. Done a service on it, changed the brakes, changed the caliper, all is good. She still runs like a watch, which is quite a nice thing. So yeah, nice. Right, cheers for watching everyone, and I'll see you next time.